So, let's talk about something we all do. What's the very first thing you do when you wake up? If you're anything like me, you probably reach for your phone. You know, it seems totally harmless. Just got to turn off the alarm, maybe have a quick peek at what you missed overnight. But what if that simple, almost automatic habit is quietly wrecking your entire day before it even starts? Today, we're going to dig into the hidden cost of our morning phone ritual.
I want you to just read that and let it sit for a second. It's a really powerful statement, right? But there's a reason it hits so hard. It's that feeling of immediately being pulled out of your own head and into this digital storm. And it happens before your feet have even touched the floor.
So why does that quote feel so real for so many of us? Well, I think it's because it nails this universal feeling we have in our modern lives. It's that nagging sense that we've already lost control of our morning and maybe our whole day before it's even really begun. Let's break down what's actually going on here.
We're calling this first part a soul surrendered. And it's all about that exact moment, that switch from the quiet of your own mind to the absolute chaos of the outside world, all coming through that little glowing screen.
You know the scene? The alarm goes off, you grab your phone to kill it, and then, without even thinking, your thumb just starts moving. It's pure muscle memory. You're checking notifications, you're scrolling through emails, you're glancing at the news headlines. It's this unconscious slide from your world into the digital one.
Okay, so what's the big deal? Well, it turns out this little habit triggers a massive chemical reaction in our brains. Let's get into the science of how this simple scroll literally puts your mind on the defensive for the rest of the day.
First up, the demands. Bam! Work emails are already flooding in. Problems you have to solve. Questions you need to answer. You're already triaging your inbox before you've even had a sip of water.
Then, the headlines. All the world's crises and dramas pipe directly into your brain the second you open your eyes.
After that, the notifications. Likes, comments, a never-ending stream of social updates that immediately puts you in a state of comparison.
And finally, messages from friends and family, already buzzing with plans and obligations. And this whole onslaught, it happens in less than 60 seconds.
And this digital flood isn't just in your head, it has a real physical impact on your body. It triggers a release of cortisol. That's the body's main stress hormone. This literally puts you into a fight or flight state, preparing your body for threats before you've even brushed your teeth.
Now, at the same exact time, there's another chemical game being played, and you have to remember these apps are designed to do this. Every little notification is a potential reward, a little hit of dopamine. It's this system that keeps you scrolling. So when you finally try to put the phone down, your brain starts craving another hit, and that creates this low-grade anxiety and makes it almost impossible to focus. That's dopamine withdrawal and action.
So what's the bottom line here? When you start your day like this, you're setting a really negative tone. You instantly feel behind because you're already reacting to dozens of things. The world's agenda, your bosses, the news cycles, your friends, it completely hijacks your own priorities. You're left feeling anxious and reactive, instead of proactive and in control.
Okay, I know, that was a lot of doom and gloom. But here's the really good news. The solution is unbelievably simple. It's called the 15-minute buffer, and it's designed to give you immediate relief from all this.
And here it is, the core of the entire solution. It's not some complex 2-hour morning routine you'll never stick to. It's just a number, 15. 15 minutes, that's it. That's the simple commitment that can completely change the entire feel of your day. And this is just how simple the rule is. For the first 15 minutes after you wake up, there's only one rule: no external inputs. That means no phone, no computer, no TV, no nothing. Just you. Let your brain wake up on its own terms. Think, stretch, stare out the window, have a glass of water. That's the whole thing. So, what happens when you actually implement this tiny little change? Well, in our final section, we're going to look at the powerful outcome of reclaiming those first few moments of your day for yourself.
When you look at it like this, the choice becomes incredibly clear. On one side, you start with your phone, which leads to a day of feeling reactive and anxious. On the other path, the you first path, that 15-minute buffer sets you up for a day of intention, calm, and focus. You're not just waking up, you're actively choosing the mindset for your entire day.
I just love this metaphor. It's not about shutting out the world forever. Of course not. It's about getting in the driver's seat and deciding on your direction before you open the door and let all the other passengers in. Those first 15 minutes, that's you, grabbing the steering wheel.
So that's the big idea, a really simple habit with a massive impact. And it leaves us with one final and I think crucial question. Tomorrow morning, when that alarm goes off, who gets control first? The internet with all of its demands and noise, or you? The choice of who gets to steer your day, well, that's entirely yours.